Okay, we're looking at question 4. We're solving equations, but now I've got to find an x and a y. This is called simultaneous equations, and hopefully you've studied these. And if you have, you may remember that the thing to do is to try to get either the number of x's to match or the number of y's to match. Okay, I could do either. You may notice I could get them both to have 12y by multiplying the top equation through by 4. But in fact, I can get smaller numbers if I make the x's match. So if I call this equation 1 and this equation 2, that's quite good to explain what you're doing. It turns out that to make the number of x's match, I need to make it 4x. So I need to change equation 2. I need to do 2 times equation 2. Okay, 2 times equation 2 means that, doubling everything, 4x plus 24y is going to equal 10. So now I'm going to call that equation 3. So I've got equation 3 which has a 4x in it. I've got equation 1 with a 4x in it. So if I subtract those two equations, okay, I need to do equation 3 minus equation 1. So 4x minus 4x, that gives me nothing. So I can put 0, but the x's have cancelled. They've been eliminated. That's why the method works. I made the numbers match so I could do that. I'm still taking away, so I've got 24y, take away 3y, so I've got plus 21y on this side equals, and then 10 take away the 3, 21y equals 3. Okay, no, 10 take away 3 doesn't equal 3, it equals 7, sorry. Okay, so 21y equals 7. Alright, so now you've just got to keep your head. Alright, the next step is a division. We need to divide by 21 to get what y is. Okay, no one ever promised you that the answer was going to be whole numbers. Okay, so it's tempting to say, well, 21 and 7, oh, it's going to be 3. But it's not. It's 7 divided by 21, which isn't 3. It does simplify. 7 over 21, I can divide the top and bottom by 7, so it's actually 1/3. Okay. So I now know that y equals 1/3. I've now got to look at either of the equations, but equation 1 is the easier one. If I now substitute that answer in equation 1, then 4x, don't know what that is yet, but 3y is 3 times a third. So 4x plus 3 times 1/3 has to equal 3. And 3 times 1/3 I can do. 4x plus 3 times a third is 1. So 4x plus 1 equals 3. So 4x equals, what I need to do is take away 1 now. So taking away 1 from the other side gives me 3 minus 1 is 2. So x is going to equal, I've got to get rid of this 4, so I need to divide by 4. So I need to get 2 over 4, which once again simplifies. So the answer is a half. Now I could say, yes, I've finished, I've found everything, but it's good manners at the end to say what x and y are together. So x is a half, x equals a half, and y equals 1/3. Put a box around that, and I've clearly shown my answer. Okay, so that's question 4.